Welcome back, guys. This is Legit Lee back again with another video. Today we're going to be talking about my new setup that I'm trying to get going. So I know this isn't the norm. Usually I'm talking about something I designed on Blender, which you can see Blender right there, or something that I'm doing when it comes to with Blender, so making something in real life that I use Blender for. So this is the main reason. This still has to do with Blender. It's just a little different than the norm. So today, or the last few weeks, I've been trying to upgrade my PC to do better rendering and effects and all that good stuff. And I know I was coming up on limitations for my PC. So I know I probably could have added more RAM to the processor I had, but let's just face it, the processor I had was getting old. It was a i7 77K. They already have about 2 generations more now, I believe, because that's the 7th generation. I know for sure they have an 87, which is a new generation from that one, which has 6 cores. So mine has 4. The newer one that I know for sure has 6. So obviously Blender uses or utilizes more cores when they're rendering out stuff. So the more cores, the faster your renders will be. And I mean, also, I've noticed when I'm designing in Blender, so it won't even be rendering anything out. If I have a lot of objects in my scene, or like when I'm designing something, so say out like my Blender CNC design, that has a lot of individual parts and objects. So I can notice every now and then it may slow up when I'm trying to do something, especially if I like Control Undo or something, Control Z. So I started noticing, the limitations of my CPU. So what I did instead was went ahead and grabbed, or I've been doing some research, and I looked into this company called Puget Systems. They're like known for building PCs specific for programs, not for just PCs for whatever cases. They actually build them straight for a program. So DaVinci Resolve for studio stuff, or 3D stuff like Blender or AutoCAD or anything like that, or SolidWorks, stuff like that. And they will have specific PCs made for those programs to see which runs the best. They actually do a bunch of testing with individual components, processors, graphics cards, RAM, you name it, they've thrown it into something, try to run simulations and stuff. So they're really good. They're really known throughout YouTube as well, because a lot of YouTubers been using them, especially for when it comes to video editing. That's the reason why I looked into them, because I use DaVinci Resolve for my videos that I edit. Anyway, so I looked into them. They recommended this motherboard right here. It is called the Gigabyte. Right here, I'm going to show you what it looks like. Gigabyte 2099 Designer, I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that right, EX Ultra Durable Motherboard. Now, it uses the X299 X299 chipset, and I have an Intel i9 9820X CPU. It has 10 cores and 20 threads, and they are running at 3.32 gigahertz. And I have still 16 gigs at the moment. I will be updating that in a few weeks here. And also have the old graphics card that I've been using for the last about, I want to say, a good year now. It's the 1060. It's not even Ti or anything. It's 3 gigs of space it's 3 gigs, and it's not great, but I'm using it for right now. I will be getting a 1080 Ti sometime next week, hopefully, and then I'll get another one after that, so I can do SLI, so I can use even more power. I'm doing all these benchmarks here so you guys can see the differences. And I bought the motherboard basically it was brand new. It was a floor model. I bought it from eBay, but it was a floor model, but it was brand new. The packagings and everything was still sealed up originally without any issues. Never been plugged in or used. But yeah, it's great. Haven't had any issues out of it. And Gigabyte's always really durable. They're not lying. I would back them 100% on anything they say because I've never had any issues out of a Gigabyte motherboard yet. I have had issues with the MSI and other motherboards, so I can guarantee that I would say if you're looking for a motherboard, get Gigabyte. And like I said, I got these 16 gigs 2.8s right here, G-Skull 3200. Been working out just fine. I will be upgrading that after I get more graphics cards, GPUs. I have this cooler right here. It's a regular Noctua fan, brought off Amazon, and had it shipped, like 1-day shipping and all that. And still same fans that I had originally for the most part. I will probably be adding some other fans. I have plenty of fans. I'm just trying to see which ones work good, which ones are loud, which ones are quiet. So it's going to be a lot of testing, but so far I've just had the same fans I have in here. And I have some RGB lighting effect that comes straight out of the motherboard via that white wire that's going in right there. And these are the NeoPixels 2812B. And right now I'm running the Blender's benchmark for practically everything right now. We're at 3 of 6. I'm running all of them. And this for cat right here, the fishy cat. This one has a lot of hair, so there's going to be a lot of particles and stuff going on, so that will give me a good score. And then next week, when I get my other GPU in, I'll go ahead and test it out with that one and see what the difference was between the two. And same thing, I ran Cinebench as well, got 4th place. I will probably do a video to show you guys just that specifically if you're looking into wanting to see it, so that way you guys could see the differences. And I also ran Heaven, or Unity, I think is what it's called, Heaven. I'll show you guys really quick. I'm not going to show you the results, I'm just going to show you the program. So this one right here, Heaven benchmark. And so yeah, I'm running all these benchmark tests to see the differences, but I know I'm doing way better. Like, I've over doubled the cores. So I went from i7 4 core to a i9 10 core. And then I'm going from a 3 gig 1060 to a 11 gig 1080 Ti. So there's gonna be a lot of testing to do and matchups and stuff, but I really feel like this is gonna help out my Blender stuff a lot easier and faster for the stuff I want to design and things I need to build and stuff. So I'm still working on my company. I just want to let you guys know that as well. This is going to be obviously helping it a lot, because I design stuff in Blender, so those things are going to be building in real life and then selling, so anything that helps it faster is definitely a win for me. Hope you guys are liking the video. Hopefully this isn't too longed out, and if you are interested, don't mind making more videos. I will let you guys see the results at the end of everything. I'll just make a snapshot picture or whatever and post it onto my Facebook group, the Blender IRL. So if you guys haven't got into the Facebook group yet, if you guys are watching this on YouTube, I recommend you going ahead and join in the Facebook group so you guys can see all the updates, because it's a lot faster for me to put a picture on there and say something than to upload it to YouTube. But I'm gonna be doing more YouTube videos more than than Facebook videos for Blender and company related stuff. So definitely subscribe and hit that notification bell for any new future videos, for anything that I do with my company and anything that I am designing that I will be selling online, and whatever the case may be at those times. My name is Legit Lee. I hope you guys liked the video, and I'm signing out.